Over the prayer family. Come on. Lord God, universe, thank you for allowing us all to be here. Thank you for keeping us healthy. Thank you for keeping us strong through these times. Thank you for always holding us in your heart, holding us to a high standard that we all love and that we are all together yet again. We pray for everybody's continued health, continued success, and future wealth. Thank you. Amen.
Amen. I felt that.
Welcome back to the NSP podcast, guys. Today,
Season 2.
I'm your host, Mackolous. I got 3D in the building. We got Shay Monya, got Trelly, and we got our boy Renzo with the Benzo. Now, on to some pressing matters. My man Renzo had a little minor disturbance.
A minor setback for a major comeback.
For a greater comeback.
For a greater comeback. My man's had surgery last, was it end of May?
Yeah, end of May, early.
End of May,
I was
early
in there for like a week.
My man had surgery. You know, keep him still in your prayers.
Indeed.
Dealing with some stuff in his life, as we all are. And always want him to continue to be successful.
Indeed.
Keep prospering, my man. You want to talk about it a little bit?
A little bit. Because all the people that follow me on Instagram especially, I couldn't get to everybody, every single person. So I appreciate y'all for showing me love and support. Overall, it was definitely one of the worst experiences I've ever had. And I could just say it's something that had to be done. So, you know, you got to man up and just do it. And so that's what I did. And overall, it changed my mindset with some things because I'm going to tell y'all the truth. You don't know what's going on inside your body all the time. You might think you know, but you really don't. And that's something that really fucked me up because I had to go and get it. It was an emergency surgery, so it wasn't just like it was a, you know, oh, I had to plan it. No, that shit, they said, yo, this ain't your body. You need to go get it done. And that's what happened. But God kept me here, so
Amen.
That prayer, that's why I felt it. So I'm still here to this day, and I'm feeling stronger than ever. So let's get it.
That's what I'm talking about. We gonna keep pushing.
Let's get it.
We ain't never gonna stop.
No
Never
cap.
stop pushing.
Topic for the day, my people out there, is would you rather be loved by your family or your soulmate? Talk to me. Where we coming from? D. Talk to me, baby. Who you picking?
You gotta start with me. You gotta start with me. Damn. Start with me.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, nigga.
I think it all depends on the situation.
Okay.
I mean, you wouldn't say, that would imply that you found your soulmate. So
Indeed.
if that's the case, then why not your soulmate? And that also depends on the relationship you have with your family, because there's some type of ties that with you, like me personally, me and my mother are extremely, extremely close. So I feel like there's nothing that will ever come in between that. Of course, once I do, because I do believe once you do get married, your wife should at some point come before. Like, your wife should, I feel like once you get married, the only thing that should come before your wife is probably your kids. That still is arguable to some people, but I feel like the only thing that comes,
into that one.
I feel like the only thing that comes before your wife is your kids. So, when it gets to that point, I feel like you'll probably say your soulmate, but also does just depend on the relationship you have with your family.
That's true. I believe it does.
See, I'm gonna ask this: where do you think majority of your unconditional love come from?
Family, of course.
Family.
So that's like it'd be like it's 50-50 to me, because how you gonna say that and your soul? Do you believe your soulmate is really unconditional love?
Isn't that what a soul? It just all depends.
Do you believe in it though? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, do you believe in finding a soulmate?
Yeah,
like all y'all.
I feel like I personally feel like that there's,
because some people don't. Some people don't believe that's really.
I personally feel like, just me, I feel like there's a person out there for everybody. So, but it just takes some time to find that person. And if you feel like you found that person, then there's going to be a point in time, God forbid, knock on wood, of course, your parents and your family members, they get up in age and all that type of stuff. There's going to be a time where your soulmate is the only person you have left. if that's the person that you're like rocking with for the rest of your life. It's going to be a certain time, but that's the only person you have left, and that's kind of the mindset you have to go with. Even though your people's are still here, you still have to love them. I'm not saying push them to the side. You still gotta do what you gotta do for them, because that's all. Like you say, that's the majority of your unconditional love.
Right.
But you also have to think about the future too.
Right.
So to be clear, it sounds like you on the fence, but you tipping more towards the soulmate.
I don't know, honestly.
So you on the fence?
I'm definitely on the fence.
On the fence.
What you guys say?
Okay, no, I want to go last. Who's next?
I mean, we can finish up. I mean,
no, I'm actually I'm in the middle with it. You know what I'm saying?
In the middle.
somebody
Okay.
gotta pick a side.
Okay.
We look.
Reason
That's
for
why
saying
we be
though-
fucking, because we be trying to stay in the middle. We gotta be controversial
No,
sometimes.
I get it.
Pick one, goddamn.
get it.
Ready to throw a tomato.
Pick one, damn.
Chop. It's just like certain family
Say-
members in my life that is like, you got it. You know, if they don't fuck with, just like
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's the relevant
hard.
perspective.
Right.
That's
really
what I'm
hard,
saying,
'cause,
because
like,
they gotta pass that.
yeah, you
that
gotta
test.
pass that test. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that all comes into play. Like if you don't, it's like, and these my people, like, so it's like they gonna be around it for y'all not to get along. It's like
Exactly.
Like
right.
if mommy don't fuck with you, you gotta look at it a little differently. Like
Exactly.
I don't understand how people get in relationships or stay in relationships
If you-
and they
and
people
parents
don't
don't
fuck
like-
with them. Like that shit be
That's a
killing
sign.
me. Like
But
That's
you
a
probably
sign to
need
me.
to assess the relationship that person
Right.
has with their family. Because if you don't give that much of a fuck about your family, I don't really care that much what you think
I
about
see
the
it in
person I'm
movies a
calling my
lot.
soulmate.
I see it in the movies a lot, but that's what I'm confused about. Like I don't think I've seen. No, well, like it be different because I've been in a relationship where the mother didn't fuck with me, but we weren't married or something. So it's like she could leave me whenever. So I understand it. Like, but I don't know. Like it just be weird. Like how you supposed to have a family function knowing your peoples don't fuck with your girl, like or your
It's funny that
significant
you
other.
as a guy say that, because I've been in predicaments where like in the past I'll deal with a guy and like I might say to him like, oh, I want you to meet my family, and he was like, well, if they don't like me, I feel like this thing is just between me and you. So are you gonna let how they feel affect what we got going on? So it's just interesting, like, you know, as a guy that you're the one saying, how do you feel if the family not with it?
now
I have an
fucking it's like damn.
My bad. What you saying?
No, go ahead.
I have an interesting subtopic about this.
Go
It
ahead.
popped in my head.
Go ahead. Pop it up.
If how would this come into play if it comes to a situation where it's a person who's like doesn't have their parents in their life, maybe a person who comes from the system adoption type situation, how would that play in their
I think they
lives?
would more so want to be a part of
Yeah.
their soulmates. Like, well, they
Yeah.
focus all their energy on another person in their life.
I was going to say, like I was going to say
Scenarios,
that.
person might have like attachment issues. So if I feel like you my soulmate, I'm latching on to you forever because I
Right.
never had nothing else to be latched to.
But somebody in their life is important to them. So like somebody you talking about like in general, if they don't got nobody that's like
No, I'm not saying like, I mean, that could be a situation
So,
like
like-
somebody coming from, just say somebody was adopted, they don't have none of their blood family that they know, but they found somebody they're in love with. That could be a scenario. Or I was just talking about somebody, it could be just somebody who don't have, maybe their father was absent or maybe their mother was absent out of their life, some shit like that. Like, how does it play?
Well, I mean,
Those type of
that's what I'm saying. Like, it might be an auntie or a cousin or a
Whoever
friend
it
that is
is,
important to
yeah.
them, and that approval, you know what I mean, is vital to them. Like, so if you bring their significant other around, they might need their approval to feel like, all right, how you fuck with it? 'Cause,
Facts.
See if this goes to
how
the
you
next
deal
stage.
with
for
it?
me.
Yeah.
Because the
It's
question
like-
is about family versus
Yeah.
soulmate, not necessarily your parents.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whoever is
Yeah.
close to you in your family is who
And
you asking
that's
about.
about
another
all
thing.
of
That's another thing. Not all family to me is blood. So it would be like,
Hell yeah.
personally, yeah. So you got to get past that.
Friends
The
become
people,
family.
like the
Gotta
people
get the
I'm the
vibes.
most transparent with, I consider my family. Like, and we loyal to each other, all that. So like, they the people I think the approval come from, compared to like if it's just a random motherfucker, like a random person in your family that you really don't deal with. You know what I'm
Right.
That's the
saying?
difference. No,
Exactly.
That's the difference. We ain't saying we saying certain particular
People,
family members
yeah.
in your family, like
Not
you
just
go
everybody
to-
who got your last
not,
name.
Yeah, not just blood, not
To be clear.
certain folks.
So do y'all feel like you get more unconditional love from your family more so than a partner or a soulmate? Do you feel like when a partner is soulmate, it's like it's more conditional than unconditional?
You know what? Okay.
It's
Before
arguable.
I answer that, I want to answer the original question now.
Go ahead,
I
talk
thought
to
more people was going to answer, but okay, let me say this. To answer the question, I'm going to say my soulmate, and I'm going to tell you why.
okay.
I feel like the job of a family is to raise a child up, make sure they get a good education. You need to make sure they know right from wrong. You want them to be a good person. Now, don't get me wrong. You never stop growing and learning and evolving. Mm-hmm. But at this age and stage of where I am in my life, the bulk of the job of my family really is done. I'm grown now. I know right from wrong. And if I don't, that means I missed something. But your job is really done. So, for what I want next in my life, which is to get ready to have my own family, my family can't give me that. Unless I want kids with 3 eyes and 1 ear. So,
freedom.
Just saying. So what I'm saying is, for that reason, I'm gonna choose the love of my soulmate for what I want next in life. For what I want for myself, I can't do it by myself, and my family can't give it to me. So that's why I'm gonna say my soulmate. Now, to be clear, and I should have made this disclaimer before I said this. This is a hypothetical situation. I want both. I have both because God is good. Mm-hmm. But to answer this question of would you rather, I'm going to go with soulmate.
I respect that.
I can respect it.
I respect it.
Now, who y'all think gives the most unconditional love?
To me, my family, because they've been around longer, and I can't say that because your significant other, it's like trying to tell somebody to learn you while you still are becoming an adult. Like, you feel what I'm saying? They knew me when, like, throughout this whole process, me being a kid, like, all of that shit. So that's why I say, like, they building that unconditional love because it's already there. You feel me? Like,
that's how I'm better. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, they molded me to be who I am.
What they did.
And you feel me? Yeah, they molded me to be who I am to attract you. You feel me? Yeah, or you, so like,
right.
That's
the person that you love is because of what they did.
Yeah. So that's kind of why I say your family ultimately. But you got family that you don't, you don't get that from. Mm-hmm. So, of course, it's like you got 50 family members, and your significant other is going to be on that list above other family members because you're going to choose them over than them. But, it's just how you weigh it. Like, who's
you want everybody to come together. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Everybody to have a bond, everybody to like each other, everybody get along.
Because I love my family, and I love my woman. But at the same time, that mom and woman shit, like, I can't get in that argument, bro. Because I don't know, like, that front seat shit. Y'all seen that video?
Who you letting ride the front seat?
Yeah, who you letting ride in the front seat?
Who come first?
See, this is what I respect.
I'm playing.
I don't like it when your significant other makes competition. And
right.
like,
I feel like you choosing your mother over me.
Like, that shit is weird to me, bro. Like, that's entitlement. Like, that's just
you pick your father
respectfully.
Over me.
Like, like I'm a offer your father the front seat because that's just me.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, if it happens to be like I need to, like, sit up there for something like directions or some shit, that's cool. He should be able to understand that as well. That's the type of respect you want to have. But that should be weird when they make competition. It ain't that fucking deep.
All right, so wait, let's answer that real quick. Who y'all letting get in the front seat though? Your wife or your mom?
Who am I choosing to be in the front seat?
Who's the passenger? Yeah, whatever.
Ultimately, my mother.
Your mother. T, what you got?
I don't see my mom.
Your mom, Nick.
He's married. So
which means he really ought to have a damn answer.
Now here's the tricky thing. I've been in the car with my mom and my significant other, and my mother will sit in the back.
Okay.
It's not a problem. It's not a thing. So I felt like, I would. But it don't matter either way.
Do you offer my Dukes the front seat first before she even get in the car?
Nah, not really.
So y'all just get in the car. She automatically goes to the back seat?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
She ain't thinking that deep.
What about you? Who going in the passenger? Mom or wife?
My mother, but at the same time, like you said, I've been in those types of situations with my significant other, and it was straight like she offered my mother the front seat. It was like,
you want to sit in front? That's just a respectable thing. It's an elderly thing. Like,
no, I was definitely ready to say that. That's how I feel
respect.
About it. Yeah, the
like,
respect is
like, if you gotta argue,
go deep and go to grandmother.
Oh,
and you would put grandmother, of course, in the front.
And all y'all niggas sit in the back. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
That's grandma.
That's G-Mom. What the fuck you talking about? Everybody sit in the back. What the fuck you talking about? Moms, get your ass in the back.
Respect your mother.
Fuck, I look like let my grandmother get in the back seat.
Right. Feel me? Like, the fuck I look like?
She gotta climb in the back seat.
So that's what I'm saying.
Fuck, no.
Like, it's just an elderly thing at that point.
Not
Like,
for Nana.
That video,
Not for
that
Big
video made me
Mama.
mad. I don't know if it was a skit or something, but that shit made me mad.
G.O.D. The wife
No,
definitely.
let me tell you what it is about that video that I didn't like. It, like you said a minute ago, it was the entitlement. So
Yeah.
even though I'm pretty sure everybody's seen this video because it very much went viral, a young lady was standing on a sidewalk with a homegirl. Her husband pulled up. His mother was in a passenger seat. The wife immediately was like, "Okay, so you ready to get out now,
That's
right?"
crazy.
And mom was like, "And I'm not."
Yeah.
Grown
It
ass.
was definitely
to a
her
wife, you
tone.
get
Like,
it.
you don't talk to his mother like that.
Fucked up.
And then that type of, like, if I was in that
You
predicament,
got my
I'm
mother
not
fucked
ready to
up.
make the mother move. She's already there.
Yeah, think about it. That's
Right.
I'm not ready to make you
That's
move because I
crazy.
feel like that's my spot. And it's also respecting. Like, I'm going to go in the back. You already
Especially
here.
how you approached it. What?
Right. We not already rotate
Yeah,
just
you
because
gonna
I got
stay
to the
here
car.
today,
I'm the
shorty.
last comer.
I ain't gonna lie. I might leave. I might,
I don't
yo.
know.
You gonna dip off on you?
No, not even just. I might have left her. Like,
You
I'm
gonna
not-
dip off?
I'm gonna argue. Like, depending on how she come off this argument, she might be on a
Yeah,
period or
'cause her
something. Because I'm
tone,
gonna give you the.
yo.
I'm gonna give you that. Like, all right, you might have been upset, might have had a bad day, so I'm gonna let you rock a little bit. We gonna argue about it. But I'm
We
just
gonna
saying.
argue.
I'm just
care what
saying.
kind of day.
But if you come off wrong in that argument,
Yeah.
I'm gone. Like, that might be
You need to
something.
know
Peace
how to
out.
tell
What
them.
kind of day you had? Shorty?
But see, all right, now see,
facts.
Chauncey,
You got me
when you
fucked
say going, you mean like you leaving her?
I'm leaving.
Your
Yeah.
wife?
Oh, we talking about wifey?
Keep that in mind, yeah. Because that was her whole thing. She said, I'm your wife. Now, a girlfriend, baby, you need to know your
No,
place.
I don't
You
even
need to be in
think.
the
I
bed.
don't even think we'd have. That's what I'm saying. It probably wouldn't be me. She wouldn't have been that far if she was already that disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
We just caught that early.
Yeah, we caught that
Super
shit
early.
before we became
Facts,
wife.
'cause
You
this
feel
ain't
me?
the first time
You
we
not
got
being
in the
wife
car
doing
together.
it. Now, whoever that nigga was, he's a beta. Whoever, he's a beta. Yo, whoever the husband was, I give a look me in my eyes, motherfucker. You's a beta man, and that's a fact. Cause you gonna let your mother get taught to you like that?
No facts. Because he
That
was
is
being real
crazy.
passive. He was like, I ain't seen my mother since COVID. Like, baby. He was trying
He's
to
a
calm her
beta.
down.
And
And
you
she
can take
was
it how you want it,
100.
young brother. You's a beta. That's an opinion of mine. Yeah. But
See,
other
my
than-
whole thing. All right, let me say this. And this, if I was the wife in that scenario, again, yeah, mommy, I'm not ready to make you move. I'm gonna get in the back. But like, let's tweak it a little bit and say we all are about to go get in the car. As the wife, I ain't gonna lie, I think I would like
You would walk
naturally
to the front
go
seat.
to the passenger.
But would you offer it?
If my mother's there,
If we all are walking towards the car and he clearly is driving, I think, yeah, if I'm being honest, my natural inclination would be in a.
so you wouldn't ask first, just to make sure.
Let me make this real clear. If I'm his wife, and I like again, because I got all the respect in the world for my mother-in-law, but my point is, if I'm his wife, I kind of feel like I'm supposed to be there, but in no way would I not give it to her. If like all right, like when we said if it was grandma, if you got like back issues, whatever. You want
Let
to
me
be
ask you a question because you said because we talked about this in the group chat. Do you put yourself first or you put people first? Like, are you the type that you feel that entitled to that? Because I'm like,
I don't think I have that much. Like, I know I sound entitled in this scenario, but I don't really think I have that much of an entitlement problem. I feel like I'm a people person. Like, it depends on the scenario, but
what I'm saying is, I feel like as a man, we already mentally have like we don't go for strictly comfortability. We make sure
We can
everybody's
be,
straight.
yeah.
Me personally, I make sure
Yeah, we
everybody's
can
straight
be.
first, and then I make
Oh.
sure myself. You feel me?
We never gonna become.
Yeah, like if it's even I don't give a fuck who it is. Like if it's my father and any elder around, I'm gonna make sure they get comfortable before I even sit down. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Or if just a proper thing. If you see an older lady standing up, you gonna offer her your seat because that's just a respectful
and
thing.
facts. So again, I'm
A
not
lady is
saying
a
I
woman.
wouldn't let you have it if I felt like you needed it. I'm just saying I think I would naturally,
Walk to it.
yeah. Now,
I
if
don't
I'm
know.
like,
I'm naturally
Oh, you gonna
already
get
in the
up?
back seat.
Yeah.
If,
that's not
if
to
you
say
driving
I
your
wouldn't-
mother,
and to be clear, that's
I'm
not
already
to say I wouldn't offer it to you,
Yeah.
but like my natural, like
my head,
without
I'm not
thinking
even
about
putting
it,
myself
muscle
in that
memory
position.
is
That's what
gonna put me in
saying.
the
I'm not even putting
passenger.
myself-
reverse the
position.
situation. Say it's your mother and you,
Okay.
and we together,
Okay.
and we married.
Right.
Straight gonna
I'm going straight to the back seat.
straight. Like I'm not even thinking twice.
Like as
But
a
I ain't
man,
gonna
I don't
lie.
get
I'ma
that.
open
And
the
I
door
think
for
that's
my
different
dick,
because
she
you
gonna
a
knock it up in
man.
the air, bow,
Why?
get in the
No,
back seat.
because it's like that's
Why?
like the
So if it was my
gentlemanly
father-
thing to do.
But if it was my father, you gonna see what would be the difference?
If it was me and my dad and you,
No. If it was me, say we switch it down.
Right.
Say it's me and my father.
Mm-hmm.
Can he still sit up the front? Or you gonna sit in the back? Which one?
See, again, maybe I ain't say this. I don't care that much. I don't care where
I'm just saying, but like that's like you just said. It's a man thing. The man dad got to sit back.
And then again, because this is two men.
Because he big?
They're
sit up front.
Like, I don't know. If somebody was like, yo, you want to sit up front? I'd take it. If they like, can I get up front? You can have it. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me. I feel like mine's all over the place. But like, really. It is, right?
Because you started off sounding entitled, and then it's like you switched it up.
All right, so here's my final answer.
You see how put herself a little bit.
No,
she don't want to get canceled. That's what it is.
No, like, all right, this is okay, because we was ready to dive into this anyway, so here go the segue. In the natural order of things, right, as somebody's wife, and yeah, this might come with a sense of entitlement. I do kind of feel like I'm supposed to be next to him, but that's not to say I have any problem.
I get that.
Giving it to any elder, whether it be his mom, his dad, my mom, my dad. Like, you feel me? But like, naturally, as your wife, I think I would assume I'm supposed to be next to you.
I mean, it's a hierarchy of things. Yeah. Like, of course, like your best friend, everybody else getting in the back, family member, any type of family member. But like, it's like it be like that.
It's a level.
Yeah, it's levels. It's definitely levels.
It's confusing, but it's levels.
It's a level how you make it.
I think, like you said, if she got any complications, any conditions,
it's a conversation.
It's like, you can go in, ma. Like, get up front.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I think my natural inclination, I would feel like this way I'm supposed to be, but I don't have a problem giving it to somebody because it's never that deep.
I'm naturally in the back. Sometimes
and that's a gentlemanly type thing to do. I don't think women naturally like.
It's a mental thing though. Like, as a man, we feel like as long as everybody else around me comfortable, I'm comfortable type shit in the back. Like, I'm gonna make the situation what it is.
See, like, again, that's a manly type of stance to have on it. Because a woman is not gonna probably naturally put herself in an uncomfortable position to please everybody. And some of y'all do. I'm just saying, like, the natural order of things, generally, usually. No, a woman not gonna make herself uncomfortable outside.
I don't know, but usually, y'all have more of a nurturing, like.
Which is why I'm saying there's no problem if somebody wants to get in that.
They don't come with regular people.
Kids or older people. I get what you're saying. Anybody in between? Everybody. Your ass is grass. Grass. Your ass is grass. Let me stop. But nah, women, y'all look out for us. I understand. But yeah.
Now check it. When it comes to kids, right? Yeah. Now kids, I feel like eventually you make them, even if it's with your soulmate, they become your family then. So would you pick your soulmate still over your kids? Because that's a interesting dynamic sometimes when it comes to relationships. Like sometimes women can be really into their kids. I feel like most of the time women be into their kids a lot more.
I seen that.
And they be backing it up.
But look, I seen that shit where, like, if you had, like, I mean, it was like a little question, like, if you had to save your wife or your daughter, who you gonna save? And it was some fucked up answers under there, but I understand them. Like, people would say, oh, I'm saving my wife because I can make more. That's some fucked up shit to think about.
I'm gonna save my daughter, though.
But yeah, like, I mean, like, I'm on the fence with it. It depends. I might, that's what I'm saying. I might sacrifice myself if I have to. Or we just all go down that motherfucking cliff together. Because I can't do it. Imagine living, I don't know. It's like, imagine living without one or the other.
You this.
Right. And knowing that you could have saved the other.
Yeah,
and
like,
the consequences
that's true.
behind each scenario. Man.
All right, let me ask you this question. Because this is something that could, like, real life happen. Especially in this world we live in today. Let's say you and your soulmate are having a baby. Right? We in the delivery room. And the doctor comes to you and says, Dad, listen, I could save mom or I could save your child. I don't think I could save them both. What do you want to do?
I'm going to save my wife.
I'm going to save my child.
You going to be a single dad?
Because I don't mean to say it like this. If you watch movies and shit, it'd be like this. You know, if you look at it from a perspective, she's already gonna be mentally fucked up later. Like, after, I don't mean to say like she gonna be fucked up that you just sacrificed her first. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I watch too many motherfucking movies that just sacrificed. Huh? Yeah, you just sacrificed her firstborn for my life. Like, you risk your life for your child. You would die for your child, right?
Yeah.
What you mean?
No, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I would die for my fucking child.
You looking at the only woman that could give birth.
Yeah, like, I mean, you would die for your child, right? I'm
Like,
sorry.
you died for your child. You ain't died for your
So
child.
why are we making this argument like I'm wrong for saying it?
I ain't saying
Would you
you
die for your
wrong.
child? No, you said wow, like I'm you shocked.
That's not. I am
Would you
shocked
die
that
for
you
your child?
answered. T, what would you say?
Would you die for your child?
Listen to me. No.
No, yo.
Listen.
No,
Please
that's
hear me
crazy.
Out. Hear me out.
Let me get the answers first.
Right.
Would you die for your child, Nick?
I would.
Would you die for your child? Then ultimately, what is the problem?
No, T, wait a minute. Who you saving, the baby or the mother?
Save my baby.
You saving the baby.
All right.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Let me tell you the answer I was given, and this is, I think, how I thought all men think, but hey, not at all. All right. I thought that the answer would be to save your wife because
You can have another one.
y'all can make more kids.
Yo.
See, I would
Oh,
originally
I mean-
save the wife in that scenario.
Mm-hmm.
But if you asking generally would I die for my child, would die.
Of course, I'm gonna die for my child.
I mean, but
see,
that comes with if you had to lay your life on the line in that bid.
you laying your life on the line regardless.
See, you
But
make
what I'm
but no,
saying-
see, in that scenario, you making a decision.
So Day.
The choice ain't mine.
Yes, it is. I'm
No, she-
asking you a
Because if
question.
the doctor come
Nah,
to me
she
and
laid
say
up
I
in
can
the
only
bed.
save you or your baby, like
But I'm saying exactly. If you was conscious enough, he would ask you that question.
And she dated.
And she's giving the baby. I'm just saying, ladies.
if
Like,
a
you not a
doctor
man.
asks me, I ain't gonna see.
Nah, you don't want to ask the question.
No, let me listen.
You gonna
no,
save yourself?
Let me.
Sound like it.
I am. But let me tell you why.
I'm not doing it. Can't
And
do
you're
it.
absolutely right when you
This
say
little motherfucker got a life to
Chauncey,
live.
Listen,
I lived a majority of my life happily.
let me
ahead,
tell you
let
what
the
you
motherfucker live.
absolutely right about. You said I'm gonna save my baby because I know my wife would be fucked up, and you're absolutely right. That thing is gonna eat at me for the rest of my life, knowing, oh my God, I couldn't bring my baby into
PTSD.
this world.
Yeah.
Like, but let me tell you why I'm gonna save myself, and it's gonna fuck with me. I've been bonding with you for 9 months. Like, I done felt you kick me. I know what you like to eat and all of that based on what you've been letting me take down.
But I'm saying you giving
But-
an opportunity for your child to live his life.
Let me tell you
or
why.
her life.
And like, literally,
I'm pro-life.
see, now
That's
you're
all I'm
making me
saying.
feel like a virgin.
God damn.
Y'all,
This shit
this
is running
abortion
Roe
shit that's
v.
going
Wade.
on. How you gonna tell these women they can't have fucking kids, bro? I mean, they cannot have their kids.
Because I'm
Cannot.
not saying that at all.
But I'm just saying how
He's
I'm
talking
saying
about
the
Roe versus
government.
Wade.
How Roe versus
Man,
Wade
listen.
shit. Like that's
We done
fucked
took
up.
a turn, but no, that's fine. Cause
But this
let's
is
speak
a
on it.
situation because you talking about.
But see, that's not an abortion.
That's just letting them go.
Abortion is
That's just
I
letting
am
them go.
choosing to. Well, in most cases, I'm choosing to get rid of you for one reason or another. This is not that.
Yeah, I get it.
This
but
is
bringing
somebody
that up
is
because
going
it's
to
going on.
not make it. Which one do you want it to be?
Indeed.
And I done already had this conversation like with my partner. We kind of on the same page. We can have more kids. That man had already said to me, I can't do this without you. So if I had
feel
to
you.
choose, I'ma choose you.
I feel you. I get where y'all coming from.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna calm down, but it's because you really make me feel like a murderer. Like
I get where you
feel
coming
bad
from.
for
She
choosing.
trying to say,
But I'm
innocent
saying
until
They
that-
didn't love the
guilty.
kids. Don't
That-
get it twisted.
Right.
She loved
Love the kids.
I look at it from a
Be a
different
really good
perspective.
mommy.
I look at it because I look at it like me and my wife or me and my significant other know that for a fact that we risking our lives for our children. Like if that came to play, that's what it is.
And to be clear, all right, because that the first scenario I gave you was about a baby who hadn't been born yet. The
But it
original
has an
scenario you
opportunity
gave
to.
is
By any means, we want that motherfucker to live. That's all I'm saying.
okay. All right, Chauncey, we just gonna have
But
to
now
disagree,
you're missing
'cause,
another
like,
part
it
of the
really make me
income.
feel bad.
If you
Income,
are,
I'm not worried
You're
about
not
no
worried
fucking
about-
income at that second. I'm
No,
worried
yeah, I
about
don't- I ain't think
surviving.
about income either.
Yeah, like
well, I'm talking about raising the baby.
we gonna have to figure that out one.
You going to figure that out.
That's
Right,
right.
because
I'm
she's
talking about
born.
we. I'm talking about we, meaning like me and the motherfucking family in general. We gonna have to figure that shit out. Like that's what it is.
That's different. Okay.
I'm
But
saying,
see, all right,
that
now
was-
to
that
make
was
this
being
clear, because you
serious, too.
said, would I die for my child? If my child is already here, hell yeah. Whatever it takes for my
Damn.
child to be okay. But, like, if you ask me, like, the being on the table is different from a child who's already here, living, breathing, I done bonded with you for however many years you've been here. I'm going to lay down my life to make sure you straight.
Damn. So you saying the value of your child not being
Don't.
born
You know what?
is different
Stop
than the value of your child
asking
being
questions.
born.
Stop
Yo, she just want to say it, not me, brother. It's gonna be brothers, sisters. The value of your child not being born and versus the value of your child being born is completely different. What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, again,
Coming hard, season 2.
We coming hard, boy. I didn't expect this topic to be that controversial, but this
me
shit just switched.
either. Ask somebody else a question, damn it, shit.
All right, D.
There you
Is
go.
the value of your child not being born versus the value of your child being born, is that completely different to you?
Not really.
So
I mean,
why the fuck is risking your life different from then to that?
I don't think it's really a difference.
Thank you.
First of all, that's because y'all men. It is
Oh
different.
my god, why is everything
No,
we
I'm
men?
gonna tell you why it's different. Hear me out. Because the doctor is not saying to you, do you or the baby want to live? That has nothing to do with you. You didn't carry it. It's not your life that
Okay.
may or may not end depending on this delivery process.
You asked me if
That's
it
something
came to
about
me.
a woman. Whereas in the scenario you asking D, does the value of the life? T, what's going on with you?
You get a little
But
fired.
what I'm saying is, Day.
No, but it does matter.
I would like to
While
have
I'm
that
pregnant until the cord get cut, we are one. That's why the first scenario is only one of y'all can make it.
But
For a father, the value ain't gonna change because either way, like
well, let me talk from your perspective because you saying you and your significant other have that understanding.
Yeah.
I want to know. Hopefully, mine do. But I want to know that me and you had the understanding that we laying our lives down for our child, regardless.
And that's because.
So do y'all think y'all women would say if the doctor came in there to them and
If I had- if-
hey like
No,
I would pray she would,
I don't know.
but that's the way
you would
I
want
don't know.
your woman to say take me and live the baby.
Yes.
See what you want your woman to say.
Hell yeah.
Well, I want her to whatever she comfortable with.
So you want whatever she wants. What you want her to say?
That'll fuck my
I'm
head
not
up.
going to say what I wanted to say. But okay, I would want her to say, just give me the baby. I take the baby. Well, no, I'm talking about I'll take the baby. But I expect her to say she wants me to save her.
No. She's saying if it was reversed, right? If
I'm
it was,
saying, what
if
do
you was on the table with a baby or some shit.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
Niggas can't have babies.
Basically, she asked me,
I'm
she's
saying-
saying if...
What do you think your woman is gonna say if a doctor come say to her, "Listen, man, it's you with a baby. What you want to do?" You know what you gonna say when the doctor asks you. What do you think she's gonna say when the doctor asks
That's
her?
why I just said I would like for us to have a
The
saying
same
that.
understanding.
Yeah.
Your wife would say her.
Exactly.
You want your woman to say, "Keep my baby."
Mhm.
T saying, "Whatever you want, woman, I'm
Whatever
good
she
with it."
comfortable
But what if
And
her
you want
wishes
your
is
woman to
she
also
just
keep
want
the baby.
she want to be with you? Your
Then
woman.
that's different. Like if she's like on, I'm of course it's ultimately up to her because she
Right.
would be in the fucking bed.
Not necessarily.
No, I'm saying like if
Well,
y'all
I'm saying
if
if
y'all
she was
talked
conscious
before-
enough to make that
If she's
decision.
conscious, y'all ever seen Jersey Girl? Like the movie with I want to say it's Ben Affleck, but like anyway, he has a baby with J Lo, and literally it's not until like she is delivering that she like I don't know if she had a stroke or a seizure, but something went wrong. The doctor didn't even get a chance to ask her who do you want to save because it was like mom is gone, but here go your daughter.
No, then that's different.
But at one point in the movie, like the struggle of raising a little girl alone, like he was like he got mad at her one day and he was like,
That's PTSD. That's gonna be something that.
but
That's
it's
gonna
just
fuck 'em
like,
up.
do y'all and
That's life.
again as
part of
men,
the process.
do y'all feel secure enough in your ability to raise a child without their mother? Because my partner then told me,
I'ma
I'm
figure it out.
saving you because I can't do this without you.
See, no, I'm not that.
Listen,
And
I'll
that's
figure it
fine.
out.
Yeah,
figure
I
it
could
out.
raise a baby with family.
Yeah,
like,
like, it take a village,
Yeah.
So
bro.
y'all can do it without the mom.
I got help. I know I
figure
got
in any
help.
situation, no matter if it's having kids, if
Aunt
it's
Tracy,
marriage,
shit.
or if it's moving
My
in,
sisters.
getting your own shit, there's nothing that you can actually prepare
Shout
yourself
out Aunt
for,
Tracy, my sister.
involved in those situations until you actually put yourself in the situation.
Mhm.
I don't think this.
Yeah, you can't prepare for that
actually-
shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
I don't
what
think,
he's saying.
I don't think it's anything you can actually do to prepare yourself for raising a child unless you have like a stepchild or some shit. Like you have like actual
Godchildren
children
need
to
something
practice
around
on.
you. Yeah.
You need something to actually practice on with that type of shit. So if you have nothing to practice on, basically, for lack of better words, you don't know how to do nothing until you actually do it.
Because that
So,
child ain't gonna know.
like when it comes to raising a child, if that's your first child and you don't have no other godchildren, nothing else to help you
Or their
practice
mother.
whatever, exactly, you just gotta figure that shit by yourself. Regardless, even if you do have their mother, they're gonna be. Y'all basically don't know nothing. If that's her first child too, so y'all all gonna have to figure that shit out. Regardless, it's just the difference between is you figuring this shit out by yourself and having a partner to figure that shit out with, or you figuring that shit out by yourself and having your family to.
So you feel like? Let me ask you this question: do you feel like you can do it without the husband?
The dad?
Yeah, the dad.
Yeah, I don't want to, but I think I could.
That's the security of your significant other. Like, if they can do it, if they feel like it, then that's the decision he had to make. Like, I feel like I can't do it without you. Now I'm secure enough. I feel like I could. Now it's like, of course, it's gonna be way harder.
And to be clear, I don't think what he meant was I can't. It's I don't want to do this.
No, I don't want you. I don't think I want. Yeah, that's fuck no.
No, but I'm saying like I don't think anybody would say, "Oh, I can't raise this kid without their mom." But it's like I want you here.
Yeah,
so if I had to
want
choose,
you here. It take two to make one. So of course I'm gonna want you.
That's
here.
what I'm saying.
All right, but if
mommy,
shit.
Yeah. I'm about to say, like,
take family pictures.
All right, fuck.
You know,
shit. I don't want this shit to be depressing.
Yeah.
No, babe.
Life gonna be for the first like couple years. Life is gonna be
hard.
depressing.
Especially imagine if y'all have a little girl. And you trying to raise her without her mom?
And that's for men. That's gonna be mental on us. Cause it's like we trying to raise and cope with this shit.
That shit gonna eat you up every damn day.
We're dealing with grief.
I seen a
trying to
movie.
raise a baby.
It was a movie or something.
It was a movie.
Kevin Hart movie.
Yeah.
That's when we had the conversation.
Yeah, that fatherhood. Fatherhood.
Yes. It was basically like a black version of Jersey Girl, more or less same thing.
Yeah.
The mother died after the baby was born, and he had to do it alone.
It was hard.
That shit.
It was hard.
I was crying like a baby.
Yo, me too.
Cry like a fucking
But I always
baby.
cry a little soft scenes now. I'm becoming soft and shit. I like that shit. I still cry hard, boy. They shot G baby. Like, damn, they got.
No, that's one of them movies. That's one of them Marley and me. Marley and me had me fucking crying my ass
Isn't
off.
that about a dog?
Yes.
I ain't seen it, but I just want to confirm.
I never watched it because I heard people always say it's so sad. Now,
Marley and me really get you, shorty.
I've never seen it, but I knew.
Sorry, I mean to switch the vibe, but
You see him getting emotional.
Marley, yo, what?
Marley and me?
He like, no.
Cause I ain't gonna tell you the dynamic of this shit, but
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
that shit really gets you, bro.
I mean, because I'm an animal lover, so
I know, bro. It be like that shit really gets you. But it's like, I mean, I mean, say like pets be like your kids too. But at the end of the day, they be bad as fuck. That's exactly what he was, and then just at the end, it just fucked you up. But we can go back to the topic because I'm ready to get
Trelly,
emotional.
let me ask you this, right?
It's fine.
Because I know you love dogs.
You know that.
You love them.
And
Now,
kids.
sometimes, like he said, they could be family.
Hell yeah.
You choosing that over your soulmate?
My dogs?
Yeah.
Oh.
What if?
I wish you
No.
would've
That's
said
a serious
wrong.
question. What if your dog been in your life all your fucking life, and your soulmate come around and say, like, he gotta go? Like,
no.
Answer the question.
No.
Hell no.
No.
That's like family.
No. Where he going?
What are you talking about?
You come in here dictating shit. Get the fuck out.
This is emotional support
Soulmate
to me.
eliminated. Like, gone.
You're gone.
Eliminated.
What are you talking about?
What? Alright, no, I ain't gonna lie. If you grew up with the dog on some Tommy and Spike shit,
It's like it be like your brother, like
My son,
like or your little.
yeah.
No, I'm saying like say if these like you was a kid, like if you was like.
Alright, no,
Yeah,
that's
like,
different.
yeah.
No, that's different. I thought
Somebody
she was
say you gotta get
saying
me
like
fucked up.
we just got a dog and
No,
you love it or
no.
whatever. Okay.
Dog that we had for years.
Yeah.
Prior to even knowing you.
Probably know you
come in
60.
saying no, it's either me or the dog.
You got me
Bye.
fucked up.
I ain't even gotta think about
You
that.
gonna accept Spike. If I gotta say it, let's motherfucker.
And we a package deal.
can't wait.
This is a package deal.
That's a motherfucking package
He
deal.
got, I don't give a fuck if
better
he
get to
shit,
know my
piss.
man.
You better love him, motherfucker.
Hey,
The dog
Cat.
Wait
a minute.
He do no wrong in my eyes.
Okay.
Know that.
But you gotta look at him like he your kid still.
The
Like,
dog can't stay with your parents.
Yo,
fuck no. You can't stay with your parents.
Stay with your parents.
You can't stay with your parents. This nigga was comfortable with me before you got here. He gonna be comfortable with me when you get here.
You know what?
What you talking about?
Go fuck the dog.
No.
Oh shit. Amazing.
Dog.
That is foul.
Amazing.
Nah, that's fucked
That
up.
shit is crazy.
Spike is not
And
going
I'm an
nowhere.
animal lover, but like,
It don't sound like
Why
it.
you gotta come in? Why you gotta come in with that energy? Why you gotta come in with that energy? Why you gotta come in with competition? Why you can't just come join the family? You wanna come in on that bullshit? This even me or the dog, cause you want 100% attention. No, you come in here, you join, get the program. You get what I'm saying? Monday, Tuesdays we watch movies and go for walks in the park. Wednesday, Thursday we kick it. I'm free on Friday and Saturday cause we in the house cooling.
Hey, you better change his motherfucking shit, baby.
Tell her the schedule.
Yeah,
Tell her the schedule.
You better feed him. You better feed him when I'm not around,
yes,
motherfucker.
don't give it the
I'm not
program.
playing with you.
He gonna love you just and then watch. You gonna start
I'ma
loving
give you
him,
some
then
bag.
one big happy
Monkey
family.
wrench. Hold on, check this out.
So,
What?
What if you and soulmate love the dog? This dog has been yours your whole life, but the girlfriend got with the dog, and now y'all have a baby.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
the
no, that's
dog
depends.
like bites your child.
Not
Dog's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, dog is gonna be
different.
gone, but
That's
9
big
times
dog.
out of 10,
But he bites your ass. I don't know. I
the
got
dog got that relationship. With the
Damn, he bites your ass. I gotta think about this.
Because what did I tell y'all earlier? What did I tell y'all earlier? If he bites you, he feels something off with your ass. And I'm telling you, same way my mom and my fucking peoples, they gotta feel your vibe. And if they accept you, my motherfucking dog can be the same way. I'm just letting you know, my brothers. Watch out. The dog biting her ass might be something that you don't know.
Done, son.
The dog gonna know the baby
The dog-
hair, and then the dog
Fuck
must
that.
be on that baby.
If
So
he
it's
bites your
come from the
significant
mother
other,
and all that.
that
Especially
means
the female.
that means something off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yo, he is flying.
If he bite your ass, though, best believe. I'm gonna be
Some-
watching your ass
I'ma
a
be
lot more
watching-
closer.
Why the fuck he ain't bit nobody else? But he bit you.
But he bit you.
Yeah,
How
he
the-
don't
what's
like
going
that.
on?
Your energy off.
Yeah.
I gotta let you go.
Yeah.
Slip her ass a couple
Plotting
times.
on me, bitch. You plotting on me, bitch.
He heard
Never been a
something.
biter
He heard
before.
something.
He heard
He
something.
never
He
bit
seen
nobody
something.
before, but he bit your ass.
That was funny. Okay.
It's some real shit though.
No.
Doug can really send some shit,
This
bro.
question
Real shit.
determined in who comes first, the fucking
God.
soulmate or the dog. All right.
Goddamn
I
Doug.
didn't think the dogs was gonna go that far.
No, they my nigga. No,
Niggas
your
is
dog.
different in season 2.
A dog can be your nigga.
But all right, going back to the kids being your family. If your kid's already here, we ain't talking about the delivery room. We talking
Right.
about like 10.
Yeah.
Is it soulmate or is it the kid?
Nah, y'all know my answer. Well, I'm about to say, you know my answer.
It's my kids.
It's my kids, and I tell you
Now
why.
it's your kids.
Just because soulmate.
Now it's your kids.
What you mean?
Not you.
Oh, okay.
His eyebrows got real white.
What you mean? I'm talking about her.
I say it's my kids because at any point in time, knock on wood, because if there's your soulmate, you shouldn't have to go through these types of situations. But at any point in time, your soulmate
Shit
could leave you.
happens.
Shit happens. At any point in time, your marriage could fall apart.
That's what I'm saying.
Could happen, any of that. Your soulmate could leave you. At the end of the day, your kids was always
Once we created something, it's
They
like
always gonna be your kids.
that's my
So I
main
would say my
focus.
kids.
It should be the kids.
I created you.
Now it should be the kids.
So
It should be.
I think y'all picking
Motherfucker
kids
wasn't
because
born.
you know the kids gonna live longer.
Chucky,
they gotta have a better
stop trying to
quality
make
of
me a
life, right?
villain.
She out here killing kids that ain't born.
Seriously, that was not tomato.
I'm booking ass, man.
Killing these kids that ain't born.
I am not. Yo, don't listen to this man.
This shit not funny, but
Do
it's funny.
not listen to this man.
Like, I'm not killing the kids.
That's not what I said.
No, she picking her man.
Sorry.
Fuck them kids, baby. We gonna make more. Motherfucking old.
Yo, that's not funny,
Panic,
but
shorty.
it's some dark humor. But that shit is funny. But go ahead.
Yo, nigga, you ain't shit.
I'm sorry.
So let me turn this around,
Go ahead,
right?
go
So
ahead.
you choosing the kids because you feel like they have a better quality of life. You done live life more, right?
I ain't even saying quality. I'm just saying they get
and
a
you-
chance to experience life.
Experience life, right?
Yeah,
So
'cause I don't know what the quality
Now
is.
take this, right? You
Yeah.
already grew up with your family. You already did stuff with your family. That's my point. Right, but I'm taking back to family and soulmate.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Now you can live longer. I feel like with your soulmate than some family members that you might have. So why? So are you still
Okay.
picking family over soulmate?
I was on the fence.
You
I
was on
was
the fence?
still on the
Okay.
fence. I just wanted one of y'all to choose to make it controversial.
Because right now it
I
sounds like
get along.
soulmate on the bottom of the list.
No.
So
When
wait a
it
minute,
comes
I
to
wanna make
certain
sure I'm
family
understanding
members,
your-
I'm picking
your
my
so,
soulmate.
question.
so check this out, right? From what I get from them, they would choose the kids more so over the soulmate because they feel like they've lived life and the kid can have a chance to experience life, right? So when you finally meet a soulmate, you've already had more experiences with your family per se, right? So it's like you would probably want to pick somebody that you're gonna have more experiences with later in life. That's what I would think, right?
Sound like it. Yeah.
But then it's like
because it sounds like this question is.
it's still
Who
family
do
or
you
soulmate.
want to live? And I thought the original question was, who do you want the
He's
love
saying,
from?
He's saying that more we are vouching our opinions off of the kids living by the experiences they're gonna eventually have living longer. Now he's saying our family members are basically the significant other in that situation. They're already lived their life. We live life with them already. The significant other, you kind of said it earlier. You see a future with them, so now y'all already have different experiences. So he's saying is that still the same? Like we still choosing the same situation?
Like you can see a longer future, I would feel like a soulmate rather than.
So I get where he's
family.
coming from now.
So
that
are
might
you,
make
are you still wanting to be loved more by your family rather than a soulmate? Because could you handle being lonely for the rest of your motherfucker?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
That takes it back to what I was saying. My bad, but that
Go
takes
ahead.
it back to what I was saying when it was like at some point in time, your soulmate's gonna be the only person you have.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's where I got it from a long time.
Yeah, so like if I,
You held on to that thing for that long?
it depends because if you see
my memory would have been like, whoop.
if you see real longevity with them, yeah, then I'll probably choose my soulmate. Now I think about it, yeah, you're right. Because, like you said, you're gonna have you build your own family, your own experiences, and your own love, and you're gonna have to make it stronger. And then when you're on that deathbed, when you're 85, hopefully she's sitting right there next to you, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't gonna tell you. Nah, we was.
I mean, a lot of the time that happens.
I was gonna say we said that in a past
very
episode.
close together.
A lot of older people when they die.
Like sometimes
It's an actual condition.
90 years old.
Hell yeah.
It'd be like they
A
die
broken
from
heart.
a broken heart or something
That's
like
the
that.
thing.
Like,
Hell
usually,
yeah.
if
Stress.
It's usually if
Hell
people
yeah.
are
The
Stress
grief
is a killer.
together for 50, 60 years, it's kind of hard for them to be separate.
Cause at
Right.
90 you
Right.
you
Exactly.
you have that little bit left, and stress just took it all away because your significant stress is a killer now for people that ain't got no motherfucking significant other.
Right.
So I already know.
So let's say that, right?
What?
Y'all get married by like 30, right? Y'all. And y'all,
That's me, but more or
and then we all is alive till 90. So that's about
All
60.
of us.
That's about
That would be
60
fucking
plus
beautiful.
years.
plus years. You
And then
can
with that person-
project with somebody.
60 years later, that'd be hard.
Whew.
That'd be hard.
Then I'm gonna be throwing my cane at Chauncey.
Old ass niggas.
That
We still gonna be arguing.
2 days.
Yeah, they still gonna be fucking arguing.
I'm gonna be throwing my cane at him for 60 years.
Sit your old ass down,
Shit.
Day.
Oh, I'm breaking my ass down now.
No, then you really gonna know who the oldest versus
Nick, you
who's
gonna
the
press that
youngest.
t-shirt?
Facts.
Break it
You gotta
down.
get down there. I can't bend down
You
there.
still
no more.
gonna press my
My
shirt,
knees
Nick?
more on than yours, boy.
Oh, God,
Years
that's
ago.
crazy.
Then she gonna be spoiled as fuck when she
Oh,
90.
oh my God.
God.
Right. So taking that into account, right, you could project to see 60 years with a person versus being loved by your family. Talk to me. Would
Hopefully
if
they
knowing
live it
that
too.
knowing that window, would you choose family over soulmate, or would you choose soulmate over family?
I
If we all lived to
said
60,
90.
if we all
I'm
lived to
still
90?
standing on soulmate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause in 60 years, I mean, not to sound morbid, but more than likely, my family in terms of elders may not be here anymore.
Yeah, that's why.
Realistically,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's the bigger picture over time. Really.
Yeah, I don't know. It still depends.
Yeah, I'm still.
'Cause at the end of the
they
day-
fuck with you, then we
Again,
At the end of the
felt
day-
to get to 60 years.
At
They
the
had
end of the
to
All
day,
hypothetical.
your soulmate get on your motherfucking nerves in that 60 years just as much. So fuck that. We might. I don't know. It's still an offense.
Man, if you dealing with the same bullshit in 60 years, y'all need to like.
Oh, there's a lot of
just
motherfuckers that have.
separate, cause like, why you ain't fix this shit in 60?
A lot of
We used
motherfuckers
to that
have.
shit.
Trust me.
You still mad about some shit 10 years
Right.
ago?
Yeah.
20 years ago?
I remember
God.
that bitch
It's a
from
lot.
93.
You telling me you don't see some old couple still beefing outside? They still do that
I
shit.
ain't mad at that shit back in 05
Yeah,
with Julie
they-
Redmond. Julie Redmond?
Yo, I seen a video like that, yo. Yeah, I forgot.
I ain't never forgot about that shit.
Yeah, like you
Yeah, forgot about that shit.
still with it, traumatized.
dealing
Shit,
with
my
shit.
grandma was like that. What?
Hell
It's the
yeah.
bullshit. Cuss his ass out. Love you though, Mr. Bull. Rest in peace, my dog.
I remember one time she was like, boy, you know I quit your ass. I quit you a long time
Yeah, like
ago. And
she
he
cuss
was
his ass out. They was together for years.
Years.
Since I was a kid.
Ben.
Yeah, well, rest in peace, baby. I love y'all.
Love y'all.
Together the way she used to cuss his ass out.
Yo, but
Right,
the way they
that's a
didn't
different
act
type
like
of
they was
love they
together.
had.
They didn't act like they was together, but when they was together, they was nigga we together type shit. Like I don't know, it was just weird. But she
All they friends
cussed
in
his
there,
ass
though.
out. Oh my god, yo. But she cussed everybody.
I'm about to say,
yeah.
yeah.
No
We knew
bad.
she loved us.
I'm about to say, yeah.
We caught it.
Yeah. If you ain't getting cussed out, that's a problem.
That's her love language.
Right. If she ain't cuss you out, that means she ain't get that much of a fuck about you.
Yeah, I ain't
because everybody caught it at least one time.
Twice.
Nigga, what? Love you, G-Man.
Love you.
Love you, Aunt Roz. Rest in peace. Oh, it's her birthday tomorrow, too, y'all. July 4th.
Happy birthday, Aunt Roseanne.
Happy birthday, baby. Love you.
Happy birthday. Love all the family. Tell us what y'all think, world. Would you rather be loved by your family or your soulmate? Leave it down in the comments below.
Make sure to also like and subscribe.
As always,
Hey, hold
my
up, man.
family. Talk to me, baby.
All y'all out there, our supporters, our fans, we really appreciate y'all. This journey we've been on, all the feedback, support, reposts,
We really
everybody
did.
watching, keep supporting. We're gonna keep going up.
Round of applause for y'all. For y'all out there. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all.
That's how we got the season 10.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No cap.
3D, talk us out with a song of the day, baby.
Today we got Family Affair by Mary J. Blige.
Talk to us.
In this dancery, got you hoping, now you're smoking, so you got to dance with me. Don't need no inspiration, holleration. In this dancery, let's get it working, baby, flying, baby. So just dance with me. Come on, everybody, get on down. Wow, everybody, get it out. Mary J is at the spot tonight, and I'ma make you feel alright. Make you feel alright. Come on, baby, let's party with me. Party with me.
Like,